My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Aethermancer. Next step, Ether Spring. Oh, sorry, hang on. Let me tell you about my party. First off, we got Medusa. Lamentation of Woes means that on Retaliate, she cleanses a debuff from herself, and for every 4 debuffs cleansed from herself, deals an attack to all enemies. We also have Healthy Cleanse at the start of the turn, cleanse 2 debuffs from all allies, and shield them for 2 for each cleansed debuff, and Indomitable Attacks, cleanse 2 debuffs from self, so I just need to get more debuffs on Medusa. Then we also have Sorathil here, who attacks to apply weakness, and also attacks to apply weakness. And then finally we have Disneymere, who applies weakness whenever anyone uses a support action rather. And also, for every 5 weakness, applies power to self. So you are going to be my damage. Hit up the Ether Spring and additional Earth or Fire Ether each turn. Probably Earth. Oh man, I don't have any wind coverage. Whoa. Probably Earth. Yeah, I use Earth significantly more. See if I can get any more powerful before we actually have to fight. I'm probably good against these targets at the moment, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Pentagram holds dark power. The pentagram of forced rebirth. I don't really want to rebirth any of my characters right now. Cleanses their corruptions, all their skills are reset. Alright, I think we're pretty well set up. God, I don't have wind damage, so yeah, I really can't plan on staggering Domovoy immediately. So one of my goals is to use as many support actions as is humanly possible. So, for instance, I'm going to drop Doom Bloom. It's a support action and a free support action. Gives 2 weakness to the enemies, and that's 1 power already on Diz. Then I'll Endure, another support action. Even more weakness, even more power. Fire Claws is already enough for the stagger. And we can follow the stagger with some additional damage and even more weakness, which is even more power. Good lord, 3 power already on Diz by turn 1's end. Thank you for Aqua pouncing my top line. I really appreciate it. Allows me to debuff Cleanse. About time I start throwing even more weakness out there for even more power. And frankly, if I can cut you off the board, it'll be worth it. Oh, boiling soup, some more debuffs. I love those. Those debuffs get cleansed, causing an attack, which then clears more debuffs. I mean, I gotta use Leaves in the Wind pretty much once each combat for the Corruption Cleanse. Also a dedicated support action, worth noting. That was in response to me using Doom Bloom? How? Doom Bloom is a support action, so it shouldn't cause debuff cleanse? So how did you cleanse debuff? I must have had a debuff on me that just cleansed after I attacked. Oh, this interrupts both of them? Oh, that's so fun. I mean, realistically, I should probably just kill one of you. The permanent interrupt. The discerning person's interruption. A bit more to endure out there. Oh, thank you kindly for the burn. That's just more shield for my allies. Cleanse it at the start of the turn immediately. Lament, cleansing more debuffs. Sadly, not enough to cause another immediate lament. Yeah, with 13 power on Warden now, I feel pretty comfortable that I made the right choice about this party. Diz and Sorithil both level up. Sorithil, wow, wow! Wait, is this good? Tainted Power. Whenever power is applied to an ally, applies 2 power and 2 affliction to them. That's gonna put so much affliction on the team though. But also, that affliction, that's more weakness. Triggers up to once per ally per turn. So realistically, it happens to you and the other guy once a turn. I mean, yeah, kinda. I do think this is ultimately going to be incredible for us, but it's after I get something else as well. Whenever an enemy is attacked with that, no. Peak Calamity, Hot Cosmic Hex, and Aether Fiend. We've seen all of these before. I'm not particularly excited by them. I will reroll. On Interrupt, applies 5 terror to the target enemy and heals self for 5. On Interrupt, deal a Fire Wind against target enemy, or on every 4 attacks from allies, purge an enemy ether. I'm going to take Tormentor because you are a purge build. So when I use Mudfling, I'm going to be able to apply a huge amount of terror to the enemy party, ideally. Okay. I gotta kill the book first. It's too much HP to work through both Shamblers and then the book. We've already got 2 power on Disneymere, and the first turn hadn't even started. Oh, that's so good. Let's throw a basic attack against the top line for all of the weakness that we need. And also the energy to be able to endure. As well as then follow up with a interrupt, causing 5 terror, which will be on you at the start of the next turn. Not that that's necessarily relevant for me at the moment, but in the future. Certainly will be. Okay, Muddling can purge a lot of stuff, though. Oh, actually, I'm just gonna Fire Claws for interrupt number 1, and then that purge also... What? No, it said it was gonna... Okay, it said it was gonna interrupt the Shambler in the front line, but I guess it doesn't. That's okay, I guess. It's fine. Spore's such a great hit. So much weakness. Whirlpool's a lot of damage, even when we have weakness on the enemy, evidently. Oh, God. Yeah, I just need Fire Claws to trigger, so I'm just gonna generate the energy. Sure, you get to brace in response. And then... Absolutely no, I'm not letting you cast 2 abilities this turn, backline. You are really being silly. Hell yeah, very glad that you didn't brace. Because this turn we're gonna lament. Oi! You did? When? I could have sworn that wasn't one of the moves you took. Oh well. I could have sworn incorrectly, evidently. Guess we'll just have to do a 4x13 directly to your face. Oh, leaves in the wind. I almost forgot to use this battle. That said, it was only 3 corruption cleanse from 1 creature at the moment, so it's fine. Even if I had... This hits level up, and it's just defense +1, which is good, but certainly not like interesting, I guess is what I'm looking for. Alchemical Blast, 4x3 water fire attack against target enemy. Applies 4 affliction to target enemy and self. That's a lot of affliction application. I think I have to take it for exactly that reason. Oh. No. No, I changed my mind. Torment Eruption, 2x3 fire earth against target enemy, deals an additional 0 damage hit. 3 for each debuff stack on this monster. So if I get to a boss and I've just stacked so much weakness on them that they're never going to be attacking without weakness, that move suddenly becomes a lot more powerful. Something that's damage, like, scales with the main thing that I'm already doing is always going to be pretty high priority for us. No! Oh, I was trying to stack it. The book. The book. We're almost at the point that we start the very first turn with a Lamentation of Woes. Oh, this is great. Both of those interrupts. Rabble the top line, interrupt 2 units, give both of them 5 terror. I can't really generate water right now, but I do still want to use Endure at least once. Five power already? Good lord. I could have chosen to stop another hit that turn. I elected not to. Start of turn, we cleanse 2. That causes us to attack, cleansing another 2. I'm okay with some boiling lava against the top line this turn. That doesn't seem like it really concerns me. I'm gonna do a ridiculous amount of damage to this book. Almost certainly kill it at the start of this next turn. Oh, can we do it? Can we do the mythical double lament? Yep. We lament. That's an attack. It purges the last 2 on us, causing us to lament again. Yay! That's what we've been setting up for. Oh, you love it when a plan comes together. Leaves in the wind for some corruption clear, and then pretty much all of the rest of this is just hit him. Oh, it's coming together. Oh! Disneymere picks up Pollen Blast is here again. There's also Petal Burst, 3x3 Water Earth against target enemy, deals an additional 2x3 if the enemy has weakness. That's really good because the enemy will have weakness. So this is a 5 damage Water Earth hit, and it's also really cheap. Yeah, that's great for you. That's gonna be so good for staggering enemies in the endgame. Drop! Drop! On support action, cleanses 2 debuffs and applies 1 temporary power to target ally. Wild conversion converts the first ether generated this turn to wild ether. I'm gonna put that on Medusa. Remember at the very start of the first episode when I mentioned there's more way. Oh, got him. There's more ways to trigger debuff removal, such as drum. We're here now.
You found me again. Congratulations. Here's your reward.
Your previous question, I think it's to enable monsters to gain worthiness.
Correct. Some Aethermancers see governing terror stay as their calling, rarely traveling to the world in search of monsters to guide anymore. Everyone's the master of their own destiny, is what I would like to say. But without Aethermancers, monsters are lost to an endless cycle of death and rebirth, stripped of any right to ever change again. So, by force, rather than by choice, it becomes an Aethermancer's purpose to intercept this cycle, providing a life outside monsterhood.
Sol intended this punishment for beings who committed wicked acts, to be reborn as a monster, unable to improve their fate. But when is the punishment ever enough? Without end, it's mere cruelty. Nothing more, nothing less.
You're right. It is. Well observed. Here's your reward.
Hell yeah. Oh, I'm gonna use that to buy a fire pit? Oh, I really like visiting Mern. All right, let's go. Excuse me, no Mern? Soul Lantern. I am gonna have to give more max HP to Dusa, courtesy of the whole thing that we saw happen earlier to Dusa. Ooh, armor, rare. Shield suffer 3, wild conversion, initial sidekick. I mean, initial sidekick's kind of okay, but all of the rest of that's actually pretty bad. At least compared to what I currently have. So, that one will go in the trash. Oh, is this a shifted gargoyle? No, it's not. I need a shifted gargoyle, please, please. Give me your most shifted gargoyles. Oh, Pedal Burst. It's already 5 stagger against these enemies. It's so good. Also... Mudfling. Yeah, I'm doing that. So because it also, it applies temporary power to allies on interrupt, and it also interrupted too, so it was a bunch of temporary power to everyone. But that temporary power seems to have been considered power for the sake of the tainted power ability, because it applied power and 2 affliction to multiple of our targets on board right now. So this is just the first turn. We're going to want to go as defensive as possible. Orthrus's basic attack will set up for the ability to use both of Deuce's support abilities, which is a bunch of debuff cleanse that I just get to do, causing a Lamentation of Woes halfway through the turn, causing another attack, causing more debuff cleanse, then I'll endure. Immediately cleansing 2 of that debuff. Okay, our Lamentation of Woes got really, really fast. I need a way to get more debuffs now. Oh, I really wanted that to get everyone at the same time. Pedal Burst is ready to just explode a target on command. We just get to mark someone for death. This would be a really good turn to go heavy defensive. Yeah, let's get these leaves twisting in the wind. all of this because now I endure, which is going to cause a Lamentation of Woes, which is then going to cause a sidekick attack as well. All the while, we have additional dodge, and we're applying Affliction to enemies. Oh, there goes that book. Pesky beetle. Dude, you punched my man! Don't punch me in the man! Ugh, so rude. I'm gonna Torment Eruption just to stagger the top line and then follow up with Petal Burst to murder the bottom. It's just a very calm way to get through that turn. Don't really have to worry about too much, and then I can just turn around and Petal Blast you as well. Sorry, Petal Burst. 27 damage, 24, 24, 24, 24. Zorathil hits level, and you also have access to Petal Burst. I honestly do think a second unit that can use it is probably a good idea, to be frank. Overheated Smash, 4x4 against 4x4 fire, rather against target enemy. No, it's Petal Burst. With what we're doing, it's Petal Burst. Blank momento. Oh, there's Mud.
Your monsters are looking so sickly lately, like they're afflicted or something.
Oh, I can't unsee it. Someone left in the comments, I'm sorry I can't source this comment at the moment, but someone said that, isn't Mern this might have been Epsilon. Isn't Mern a grandmother? Like, they're always trying to feed everyone, like, yeah, I think that is actually the direction they're supposed to be going. Are they eating all right? Well, now they will. Let's see what I can do for them. Zorathil? Diz? I mean, pretty much everyone. I'm just going to give this to Zorathil, try and equal out everyone's experience a little bit. Oh, gave the full 4. Hell yeah. This is not a drill. That is a shifted Reggie in there. Ugh. You have to give me meta resources, please. We're very, 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 very close to the point that meta resources are never going to mean anything ever again for us, so I'm a little... lament seeing him a little. Shifted Reggie! That's a rare monster! And it's the rare version of the rare monster. Perfect. That's perfect. Petal Burst already staggers you. Mud Fling for the ridiculous amount of power and stagger and stuff we get out of it. Then a basic attack from Dusa. Triggers Lamentation of Woes. Bunch more debuffs for him. And finally, Petal Burst staggers our new blue Reggie up there. gimme. Fire and water. Critical purge and terror. Oh, you'd even be good in this build. I mean, yeah, I absolutely have to prevent these actions. So much additional power. And so many debuffs. I honestly think I probably need to endure. I need some more debuffs that I can cleanse. So that I can lament. So that I can cleanse more debuffs. So that I can lament. Oh. Sorry, buddy. You caused me to lament. That's your mistake, frankly. Must you chill my bones? Doom Bloom then causes... Wait, Doom Bloom didn't cause a lament? My support action. Whoa, hold up. On support action, cleanse 2 debuff from target ally. Okay, so target ally was chosen based on contextual features, and because it targeted other allies, it didn't do what we wanted it to do. That's okay. I'm gonna hit Petal Burst on Mephisto there. Do I still not... Wait, hang on. It's not glowing the right way. Do I? No, I don't have a memento for Mephisto. Why isn't it glowing then? All right, time to catch it. Affliction, Terror, and Burn. Gotta admit, Mephisto should be in this build. If I had Mephisto, Mephisto would be here. Ooh, Snowmark. There's a lot of shielding and healing. Okay, that time it removed the debuffs from the bottom lane, so I see what's happening here now. And that one will cause Lament. Great. And that Lament caused another Lament. Even better. I haven't cleansed 3 corruption from all allies yet this battle, so we'll start with that as well. If I can get anything else that triggers when weakness applied, we're going to be pretty happy about it. I do love the Lament causing that kickoff as well. And sure, let's finish you with Torment.
Victory.
Dusa and Sorathil both get important levels up for another aura. Whenever an ally reaches 4 debuff stacks, applies power and shields them for 4. Ugh. Damn it. Unfortunately, it also carries this next line. Triggers up to once per combat. Once per monster per combat. We need that to be repeatable for it to be great. Nightmare. Terror application +1 at the start of your turn. Deal 1 damage hit to all... with 9 damage to all enemies with 5 or more terror. Sure, it happens, but Dark Exchange. Whenever this monster deals wild damage to an enemy, which Lamentation of Woes against enemies that have terror deals wild damage, cleanse 3 debuffs from self and apply them to that enemy. I think this is going to give us the ability for Lamentation of Woes. At the start of the turn, we cleanse ourselves, causing Lamentation of Woes, hitting all enemies, causing us to cleanse more debuffs from ourselves from both Indomitable attacks and Dark Exchange, causing another Lamentation of Woes, and then we just keep cycling. Cursed. Whenever an enemy's weakness is consumed, apply 1 terror to that enemy. Yes, please. Yes, please. That's also when weakness is consumed. So any spells that are like consume weakness to do X, like consume all stacks of weakness, that will also just cause that to shred the enemy immediately. It is to me of utmost importance to get my debuffs out as cleanly as possible here. Oh, Mudfling. Mudfling would be really good, yeah. Yeah. Being able to get 10 terror on 2 different enemies, as well as a bunch of power on our party, as well as a bunch of debuffs on our party, especially important, the debuffs, because, oh, that's a whole lot of debuffs you have up there, Miss Lamentation of Woes. Time to hit the enemies. And now that we've hit you, we'll give you more debuffs. Time to hit the enemies. Incredible. I mean, damn, how could I not Mudfling again? This turn feels incorrect. Yeah, I'm not even lamenting. I let too many enemies attack there. That wasn't good. Oh, time for a retaliate, and then I get to lament. Unfortunately, I don't have enough debuffs to also lament again afterwards. It's a lot of damage. Then they hit a reset action and terrify us all. What could you expect from Mephisto, to be fair? Yeah, this is how Lamentation of Woes feels when I'm versing it. We'll just play it safe. Prevent the enemy from getting to do stuff. Kill him next turn. The prevention of enemies from doing stuff actually gave them the ability to do stuff there. I stopped them from healing 0 party members. And instead caused them to deal damage to Sora Thil. Sorry, Sora. Sorry, Thil. Give him the Doom and Bloom. So we're gonna make sure we endure. And then we can deal 17 and then 40 damage after that. 57. Medusa gets the additional level up. Corruption Cleanse 2. It's not exactly what I hoped for, but it's not bad. Exploit. On interrupt, apply sidekick to self. There's also Ether Fiend. Whenever monster purges or steals ether, generate additional ether of the same elements. Monster takes 1 more damage from all hits. Honestly, I don't have a reroll here. I'm going to take Exploit. I'm probably not happy about it, though, because I do use you to interrupt a lot of the time, but I don't really care if you sidekick. We already have control of the battle. Actually, that's a great opportunity. Immediately, I'm offered a Witch, the ability to reroll that exact trait. Wow, you've actually tamed Warden, the Garden of the Pilgrimage Path? Some say it's a manifestation of the monster deity's lingering presence on Terrace Day. Trait of Diz. It is Exploit. Whenever an ally attacks an enemy with 5 or more terror, applies power to that ally. Realistically, that does happen. Sensitivity. So, weakness reduces damage by 3, but this would make it only 2. There's also Poise Purging. Whenever this monster purges or steals steals ether, break 1 poise of the same element on all enemies. I mean, it should probably be peak Calamity at this point. It'll probably be good. I just don't like it. I also don't like the other one, but I think I like this more than the one that we rolled away from that I've already forgotten the name of. The sidekick one. That's a shifted what? You, my friend, I must catch you. Please tell me I have another black memento. Please. Earth. So annoying. Almost all of my abilities are Earth. Starspawn shifted. No, 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 no. No. No! I have no mementos! God damn it! No! Why? Okay, it feels like this turn is... Gosh. Feels like maybe I should just use the first turn to try and generate a bunch of additional... Interesting. Hourglass of Undoing somehow gave weakness to the enemy there. Oh, right. Debuff Cleanse. Yeah, I think I just generate Ether. Like, you literally chose the worst available option in Earth to prevent. Thankfully, it can't prevent Earth 2 turns in a row. I'd love it to prevent Wind. Hopefully, it doesn't look at my body and go, I'm never going to choose to prevent Wind, because that's not happening. Enemy gets a bunch of terror because they expended a bunch of their weakness attacking me. You've chosen water. Okay, yeah, I don't have to Doom Bloom you. Admittedly, Mudfling would be nice, but I also don't actually have to use that. So it's probably going to be Endure. Leaves in the Wind. This is a great turn to hit Leaves in the Wind. I'll Endure as well. And then I'll hit you with the Double Purge. Whoop. Never mind, turns out we're lamenting some woes. The explosion doing 8 damage. It's just hilariously underwhelming. Oh, thank you. You chose Wind. Oh, you beautiful beast. Thank you. So this is just the opportunity for me to go absolutely berserk for a turn. With no debuffs on any of my allies, Doom Bloom applies debuffs and then immediately cleanses them. Endure's going to do the same thing. But it's also going to cause Lamentation of Woes in response. Which will then give 3 more debuffs to my enemy. Which will then cause another Lamentation. Oh no, because one of the debuffs got consumed as weakness. The more sidekick, the better sidekick. Although Battle Burst is a lot of damage right now. How do I ever ignore it? And again. Enemy pops a breeze, heals himself for 15, gains some wild ether. I'm not good at shielding my team. So there are still things the enemy can do that will absolutely punish the ever-loving hell out of them. This is basically a turn where I can only really afford to just go super aggressive. Unfortunately, the enemy is planning to do a ridiculous amount of damage to our top. Oh, you know what? Hit him all with the shielding dust this turn. Yeah. That's good. That's what we want. That's right. Big Ancient Blast attack hits our top line. Did some decent damage. Enemy got 5 terror for doing it, though. Which now means that whoever attacks you gets power. Whoever strikes you down shall return stronger than ever before. Oh, buddy, why are you defending against all the wind damage I'm not doing? What is happening with Torment Eruption right now? I kind of want to use it just to see. Because it says 2x6 Fire Earth against target enemy. Deals an additional 0 damage hit. 3 for each debuff stack on... I just realized. Don't worry, I just realized. Medusa, my minion that is it is impossible to keep debuffs on her because she cleanses them and then attacks enemies and then cleanses them again. Anyway, this is based on how many debuffs she has, not the enemy. I need to replace that. I definitely need to replace that. Gotta get him with the doom and gloom and endure. That's a bunch of weakness on you. And Lament. Excuse me, second Lament as well. Oh, we've got so much more power. Right. I was wondering why Warden was doing so much more than Orthrus on the Petal Burst, but it's the power differential, of course. And that gets the boss down. Comfy fight right there. Very comfy fight. Deucer and Thorisdale both hit level ups. Perfect. This is a great opportunity for me to remove these. Torment Flux. Cleanse debuff stacks from this monster. No, I don't have any. Bone Shell. Apply 6 terror to target enemy. Purge 1 enemy ether. Toxic Healing. Heal target ally for 3/6. Applies 3 poison to all enemies and triggers poison on all enemies. I don't really benefit from putting debuffs on enemies. I benefit from having debuffs that then go on the enemies. The only one here that seems relevant is Bone Chill, and I will take that over the top of Tormentor option, because being able to purge the right ability at the right time is like a whole extra HP bar. It's ridiculous. Transmutation consumes 1 power on target ally as an additional cost, generates Wild, and it's a free action. So the reason I think I do go with this is because we also have, where are we? On support action from allies. So a free support action that also generates ether at the cost of power, which is something that I have a ridiculous amount of literally already on turn 1. Perfect. This is a toughie though, because all of these are great abilities as far as I'm concerned. I think Firefang is probably least of which right now, just because we can apply much more sidekick with Leaves in the Wind. Oh yeah, so we've had this conversation many a time before. Oh wow. Scepter, epic. At the end of your turn, apply 1 temporary power and heal self for 6. Actually, doesn't sound that good. Fire damage plus 1, initial weakness 2. No. The start of your turn, shield self for 4. Also, debuff cleanse plus 2. At the start of your turn, cleanse 2 debuff from this monster. I think I put that on our Drum Deucer. You're currently cleansing a lot of debuffs from allies on your abilities, which is not as important as cleansing your own debuffs. And also, you do need some additional shield and health. Yeah, I think Deuce is going to need that. Blade, shield generator rare, poison damage plus 1. No, thank you. And we're into the fun part where I buy as much experience as I can. Actually, Antidote Flask, heal one of your monsters by 15 and cleanse 5 debuffs from it. That could be really relevant later on, so I'll buy that. Also, you never want to be a monster's soul short of being able to make a trade. In the next episode, we will take out the final 2 areas. I'm pretty confident on that based on how things are going so far. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. Top left is a series playlist for all the content of the game past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations down below, streaming past. All the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/Rhapsody Plays out above the thank tier. And a special thanks to this episode to Seamus. Hopefully you'll have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.